Good morning and welcome back to another video. I hope everyone is well. I hope everyone has had a great week. And here we are. We are now heading to Skegness. But before we do that, I'm drinking my cup of tea. I need to make my bed. I've not long been up. As you know from the previous video, I was on a car park at the Ball House pub near Boston. So, Skegness today. I've never been to Skegness. So I'm going to do an honest review of this area and maybe try and find a campsite to have a shower there and see what the prices are like at Seaside Resort. So, I'm going to make my bed. I'm going to fast forward this so you can see. I'm going to have a quick tidy up and I'll be back with you very, very shortly.
Jaws. Washing into a bag.
I'm just wondering, does anybody else have this problem? So, I don't know if any of you who watch have campervans, but if you start, like, when you have a campervan, like the first time you use it, the first couple of months, everything is like pristine and new. And then as you start using it more, obviously the vibration on the road, and you're going away in it every weekend. Hold on, let me just turn this light off. Oh, there we go. Things start to like come apart. So like I've got a table on my back door, just there, you can probably just about see it. And the wood slats, what hold the table, like my cladding, is just like coming apart. All my roof is coming apart. Look, it's just vibration and movement over time. Just in the heat, I'm guessing everything starts to like sort of expand. It's crazy because you don't think that, like when you're driving, you don't really think of things like that. But obviously, all your electrics, they're always moving. The vibration of the van, you've got to make sure that everything stays tight. So yeah. It's crazy. So if any of you got vans and can relate to that, and you're always having to like tighten a few things up, not that I've had to, but I would say the one thing I do have to tighten a lot of, it's the most simplest thing, but on my cupboards, I've got these screw-in handles, sort of push buttons. I'm always tightening them because the vibration they come undone. Anyway, so I'm gonna have my cup of tea now. Bed's all made, nice and tidy, as you can see. Quite a few people turn up. There must be a party or something today. But if I show you the view outside, for a pub stop, I don't think it's too bad. So obviously, you've got a road coming in here, you get a bit of road noise, but overall, it's not too bad. Very, very flat. But yeah, Skegness is going to be interesting. Like I said, I've never been. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what it's like. I've never really seen photos of Skegness. Is it like Blackpool? Is it not like Blackpool? I don't know. So we'll find out. So, I'm going to drink my cup of tea and I'll come back to you when I'm about to leave and we'll get on with the rest of the day. noisy. I've been in Skegness now for about 20 minutes. Can't find parking anywhere. There's one place which is motorhome campervan parking, which I found on the Park for Nat app, and it's completely chock-a-block. Every single parking space in Skegness is height restricted. Every single space. So I'm coming up to another car park now, and the meter on this one is 2.1. So this is going to be a problem. This is why I think people avoid coming to Skegness in a caravan or motorhome. So I'm going to try and find space, and I'll be back shortly. Right, this is turning out harder than I expected. I can't get parking anywhere in Skegness. I've been driving around now for half an hour, and it's been a nightmare. Resort now. This is honestly, it's heaving. I don't know if it's always like this, but I can't find any parking. So I'm gonna go on my parking space, if I've got it. Where is it? I'm gonna go on my permit, which is an app on your phone, and you can search for the parking near you to see they're all barriered. I'm absolutely screwed right now. Where's that one? Swimming pool car park. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to go and search around again. There's a swimming pool. If it hasn't got a height barrier, then I'm okay and I can pay to go on there. But I can't find anywhere. It's a nightmare. I'm driving around like an idiot, wasting fuel, going up and down. I found a spot, went round the roundabout to turn around dead quick, and I thought, yeah, I've got this. There's only one car going the other way. Car took the spot. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to go to here and see if I can get on the swimming pool car park, which I think is barriered, but I can't remember because I've seen that many car parks. There's no double yellows available. Anyway, you can't park on them unless you've got a blue badge, but there's a parking man going around everywhere. So I think if I can't find one in the next 10-15 minutes, I'll have to park right out and then walk in. Right, we have found parking. Got a little spot on the side. Got 4 hours here. The ticket man has literally been wandering up and down staring at me, but we're done, we're in. So happy days. I'll try and show you some of Skegness, but I can't promise too much because it's absolutely heaving. So I'll be back very shortly when I start wandering around. I'm just going to catch up on some messages and then I'll be back. Well, hello again. It's still the same day, don't worry, I've not forgot about you. I am now back in the van and I'm still in Skegness. Reason being, honest opinions, not a big fan. Really not a big fan. It took me 35 minutes to find a parking space. I was driving up, down, round. There's at least 10 car parks here. They're all full. Absolutely brimmed it is. No accessibility for motorhomes and campervans. You've got one car park with about, I would say, 8 to 10 spots for motorhomes. Other than that, you're absolutely screwed. So if you're any more than 2.05 meters, good luck, because you ain't getting anywhere. The only way you could do it, if you've got a blue badge or disabled parking, there is a few spots up and down. We're going to call it a promenade? We'll call it a promenade. Up and down the promenade. Everywhere else is loading bays. Everywhere else is 1 hour no return. But they are just, it's absolutely chocker. You've obviously just seen a little bit of it. I didn't really want to, I don't mind filming in public. I'm sort of getting used to it. But it's one of them areas I don't want to be pulling the camera out because there's a lot of children about and people can get funny with things like that. So I just didn't do it purely because I don't want to cause any dramas while I'm here. Yeah, it was absolutely heaving. I went down a quiet little track. Managed to get a little bit of the beach further down in the quiet area, but it's just full of fairground rides. There is bouncy castles going on. There's 7 million fish and chip shops. It is very, very similar to Blackpool, but I would say a lot busier. I think everyone from sort of Newcastle way and all that comes straight over to here, and obviously the east area. But yeah, absolutely heaving. And I'm going to give you a couple of reasons, other than it's busy, to why I don't like it. And people might say that I'm being honest here. Is obviously the busyness. I'm not a big fan of crowded areas like that. I couldn't even move. Parking situation. I know there's a lot of parking, but there's still not enough for people who want to come here. And then it's very, not that I have anything against Blackpool, but it's very similar to Blackpool. And I also don't like it, very judgmental again, is I'm not a big fan of the family areas. You know, I think that's great for the families and the kids, but I'm not really a big fan of that. So for me, I'd rather go somewhere quiet. That's why I go to Wales a lot. Yes, that is very family orientated as well, like beaches are, but it's not as heavily here. It's all about resort and family fun games, arcades. It's nice for an hour. Can't do any more than that. So I do apologise on the lack of footage in this area, but it's not for me. I'm currently sitting in the back of the van. I've just finished editing the video, what's going out tomorrow. But yeah, I managed to get a little bit of a quiet space. There was karaoke going on. I'm not exaggerating. The front section where the arcades are is heaving, and it's not even hot. It's 22, 23 degrees today. And yeah. Also, one more thing. I'm being very judgmental here, but I'm just being honest because people want to know, is the amount of rubbish, the amount of litter on the beach. The rubbish, the wrappers, the food waste, seagulls flying everywhere. Yeah, it needs a good clean. But it's a nice beach, but it needs a bit of TLC. There is people going around litter picking. There's council, but just the amount of people probably coming into this area. So just pick up your rubbish. It's not hard. Put it in the bin. Take it with you. You don't need to throw it on the beach. But yeah, other than that, I'm going to get out of here very soon. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chill out. I'm having a drink because I'm quite warm. And then I'm going to look for a campsite within this region because I need a shower because I was sweating on that walk. But if I show you outside, I'm not going to open the door because I'm literally in a lay-by. But as you can see out there, I'm in the quieter section. I don't really want to open that blind because people can see in then. But I'm sort of down the quiet bit. There's like a hotel number 8 just on that left side. But yeah, not for me. Would I come back here? Probably if on a quieter time, like when it's out of season. Obviously, I've picked a date where it's a summer holidays. It is a Saturday. The weather's nice, so it's expected to be busy. I'm not moaning that it's busy, but it's just not for me. I'd rather go somewhere else. The park situation is trash. They just don't want motorhomes and campervans here. It's obvious, isn't it? So they just put height restrictions on every single car park. Anyway, I'm going to shut up for a little bit, and I'll come back with some more news about where we're going, and I'll see you very soon. Wow, good afternoon, everybody. I am back again. I'm just going to prop you up a minute because I'm trying to put you on the seat and it's not really working right now. Right, there we go. How is everyone? It's been a little while. It's 4:10. As you knew that I left, mine's gone blank, Skegness Beach. So I left that beach, said what I needed to say on that matter, and then I said that I was going up to another beach, which was called, what was that beach called? The beach where we were going was called In Goldmals. So I've been driving around in Goldmals, thought, yeah, this looks a bit quieter, started heading up, got into the main bit, fun fair, people, no parking, nothing, absolutely nothing. So overall, parking is a 1 out of 10 in Skegness, in this area. You just can't find any, it's impossible. Anyway, so I went on pitch up, because obviously I said that I need a shower and stuff, and I've got the last booking. Well, say the last campsite, should I say, because everywhere else is fully booked out, because apparently it's the most busiest time. So I picked the time, and we're at the Woodlands, Walls Lane, Skegness, and it is a campsite about, I want to say, it's a 20-minute walk from the beach of Goldmals. I don't know if I'm saying that right, Goldmals. Probably a 5-minute drive. So I booked this on the Pitch Up app. This is a fully serviced electric pitch with water and everything. He doesn't do any non-electric pitches, so you pay for a fully serviced pitch, which is £30 per night. So I booked that through the Pitch Up app, as you can see there. And I've just arrived this second, got to the gate. I'll show you around the site in a minute. There's not much, to be honest. Got to the gate and there's a number on the gate and you call him and then he comes up and buzzes you in and the gate opens. So this is the fully serviced pitch that I'm on. So we've got quite a bit of room. We've got an electric point which is included on the pitch, which is a shame really because I don't actually have an electric hookup cable and I haven't really set the point up properly. But I might actually get this done because when I'm coming on these all service pitches, if there's none available and the only one I can have is a fully serviced, I might as well make use of the electric because if it's within the price then I'll obviously have it. So we've got the electric, the pitch is ginormous as you can see. He's got wastewater pipe and everything for, you know, caravans and motorhomes. So we are here. And then I don't know if you can see this block over here. I'm going to take you over. Let me just grab my keys. 2 seconds. Let's close this up. Grab this. And then we'll get out of here. We've got a motorhome and another motorhome coming in. Hold on. Let me go over here. So the guy's just walked down here to let me in. And now he's going to have to come back this way to let the next two in, which are over there. Right, so if I take you over to the toilet block, so that's my pitch there. But I think he says, how many spaces have we got here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 15, 16 spots here. So he's got 16 spaces fully serviced, £30 a night. I believe he says he's fully booked tonight, which is really surprising really. And the guy's over there. So if I show you the situation over here, and then we'll go from there. So we've got wastewater, drinking water, and I think he said that this is the utility room. So this is like the little sink to wash your dishes, which is quite nice. Oh, I'm stuck on the handle. In there. Da, da, da. And then hopefully no one's in here. But these are the toilets. So we've got a nice sink. Hope no one's hello. No one's in here. Very good. Nice little shower in there. And that's about that. So they are the toilets. The guy runs this on his own and he lives in a lodge sort of thing. So yeah, we're going to settle down. I'm going to walk back up to the van, get a drink, and then I'll be back in a little bit. I'm back again. Ooh, I had a wasp near the door then. I am back. I have tidied out the van, as you can see. Sort all my pillows out, done a little brush of the floor, made myself a nice cup of tea. Got an incense going because it smells like food in here. Obviously when you're eating in a small space, it's going to stink in it. So here we are. We are now on the campsite. So if you stick with me, I'm tempted to go and do a walk down to the beach later on, but I don't want to do it now because I feel like it'd be very, very busy and it is a 20-minute walk. We've had a few more people come onto the campsite, a few more caravans. I believe he said that it was going to be pretty fully booked out. But yeah, we are here, cup of tea. Now I need to work out for dinner. I've got pasta, but I don't know if I'm feeling pasta for dinner. So we're going to have a rummage through the freezer and see what we can conjure up. Let's have a look together, shall we, and see what we can figure out for dinner. So, let's have a look, shall we? Let's see what we are saying. Right, we have ice cream tray, we've got cheese, we've got sausage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lots of oatcakes. so unnecessary. See, I wish I pulled that salmon out a lot sooner. What's that black thing on it? Looks like we're having salmon. I'm going to pull this out. I need to put it on a plate. I'll put it on a plate in a minute. And hopefully that's defrosted for later on for dinner. And I might have it with some peas. What's down here? What's that? Pork belly slice. Okay. We'll put the peas there in a minute, and we'll put the oatcakes back in. And we need to rearrange this food a little bit. There we go. So that's what I'll do. I'll do some salmon and some peas and something else. Not really anything else. What I'll do is I'll just do 2 lots of salmon and I'll do peas. And then I'll probably just have a snack. I've got a big bee by my van. Hold on a minute. Just put my net down. So yeah, situation here now. Amenities are really nice. The guy's really nice who owns the land. He says any problems, give him a call. Like I said, I might do a walk later on down to the beach just to show you guys where I actually am. But that'll be later on because it's very busy at the moment. I'm just getting the video uploaded ready for tomorrow. And yeah, I'll come back in a little bit. I don't want to drag it out too much and just keep talking like the last video. So what I'll do is, I'll come back when... That bee is massive. When I'm either walking down there or doing dinner or doing something. So I'll put the camera up for now, but I'll be back very, very shortly. Just come back from my shower, so please ignore the hair while I sort it out. Just want to clarify on the shower situation. You pay £30 for a hard standing pitch here, and then you pay 50p for a shower. Yeah. 50p, and it gives you about 6 minutes. So you have to pay for the showers here. I just thought I'd let you guys know. I'll come back if I decide to go out for a walk, or if I or when I cook dinner. So yeah, 50p for a shower. Luckily I had 50p's in the front. So yeah, I'll be back very soon. Right guys, I've had my dinner. I just had some salmon and peas, very random, but I was trying to use stuff out the freezer. So yeah, settling in for the night, uploading my video which will go up tomorrow. Lots of kids on the campsite, it's quite noisy. I'm just going to chill out, gonna make a brew in a bit, and yeah, I'll come back if I have any news.
What I'm looking for? Oh, just French. Sounds a bit French. Actually, not that long since I was last in Long Island. Some very delicious Amber's breakfast sandwich. Wonderful Amber is. Rules to win are you must finish the entire meal. Challenge must be completed within 60 minutes. After you've received verification from the member of staff serving you, you will receive your prize. Will you be the next champion?
Right guys, the time now is 22:34. Got a little bit of YouTube on, don't want to get copyrighted for anything, so yeah, watching a bit of Luke from the Outdoor Boys. Of course I am, I'm always watching him. Actually, to be fair, the YouTube just picks it, you know when you watch like a video and it comes up at the bottom right. Anyway, 10:30 now, I'm going to put the camera up. This video won't be finished yet, I'll do a morning routine and stuff like that, and I might do a little stop on the way back through. So I don't want to finish it yet, I feel like I could get a little bit more for you guys. But yeah, had a cup of tea earlier. To be fair, van's looking pretty tidy. I had the time today to do it. I did go on a walk earlier to the lake. Very disappointed. I'll catch up tomorrow about what I think of Skegness and let you all know, and of the area where I'm staying and all that stuff. But overall, it's been a very productive 2 days, and I'm gonna get into bed, watch a bit of YouTube, chill out, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning everyone. Hope everyone is well. Time coming up to 20 past 10. So checkout is 11 o'clock, so that's why I'm up and sort of getting the van sorted. Plan of action for today is we're going to head back, but I'm going to stop for some food, some breakfast, and may find a nice little spot on the way back just for a little bit, and then the weekend is over, guys. That is it. So I'm going to drink my cup of tea and then we'll move off in the next 20-30 minutes. So yeah, see you very shortly. Something fell off the bed last night. Ah, without. That makes sense. Put that away. Need to hang my towel. Put this on here. And these need to go down here. Top of there. Let's turn my inverter off. Hang that back up on there. Right guys, I have stopped. Oh, I've got a mark on my screen, hold on. On my camera lens. I have stopped at the Cozy Cafe. Now, I've just been in the Cozy Cafe for wanting to stop, have a nice little coffee and some lunch. Food is fantastic, so if anyone is in the area, I'll put the what 3 words on the screen. It's sort of in between Boston and Skegness. It's on the, I'll tell you what road it's on. Maps, we go to maps and we are, where are we? Let me just find myself on the maps. On the A52. Lovely little place. Sell fruit and veg, little farm shop, loads of meat. Definitely come down. I'd highly recommend it. Decent price. I had a bit of lunch, had a chicken baguette with some salad and a nice mocha. So now we're going to drive on a little bit. I'm going to do another stop further down the road. I'm going to have a look for some spots now and just have half an hour there. Wrap up this video for you guys and then, yeah, but check it out, Cozy Cafe.